Alrighty, how's it going, everyone? How are you all doing? Hope you're doing well on this fine, I don't know what day it is, Monday, I believe. I believe it's a Monday. You might be thinking, this isn't the same character as the Fusillade man. You'd be right, this is actually an Elementalist. This is not a... Thank you, Witch. This is not the Fusillade man, this is a Glacial Cascade of the Fissure Elementalist. I think I said in the previous video, the last video that I made with the Fusillade guy, that I wanted to make a bossing build. So far, it's okay. It's okay. It's pretty good. I'm surprised at how this build feels. Like I said, did want it to be a bossing build, but it actually does maps pretty well, and it even does bosses decently. Now, I've not tried any Ubers because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. The damage isn't there yet, but we'll quickly go over what we've got. So first of all, we're using the belt, you know, the Archon's tools, so we can get the skitterbots. This dropped from the first boss that I did. Pretty decently rolled too. And I knew I kind of wanted to make a build with this. I knew this build existed, and I think I said I wanted to do this build, but that's what I'm working around. I'll go over the gear quickly. These are just very basic, you know. This build, because of the items I've got, I'm like restricted on res, so we're just going to do, this is very basic stuff. I have immunity to chill on the boots because of our skitterbots. Skitterbots are chilling us, because what happens with this, by the way, is that the summon skitterbots auras affect you as well as enemies. So you get, is it scorched, chilled, and shocked? I think that's what it is. So we're getting the chill immunity from the boots here with the craft. I do not have scorch immunity, but I do have enough res. That I know that looks pretty high, but when we have the skitterbots, because we're getting scorched, it's removing some of our res, and then shock immunity we are getting from, if I can find it, it's here. Temper shield. Temper shield gives you immunity to shock, so we're pretty much immune to whatever effects, you know, whatever the auras are, the, you know, things here other than the scourge, but it doesn't matter because I'm res capped anyway, and I'm also, I think I'm Ellie weakness capped as well. Quickly go over once again, this is just, it's just very basic stuff. Cold res, you know, lightning, res stuff. I am attribute, what's it called? Starved. And I need a lot of strength and a lot of dex, I think. What turns do I need? I need something like 100, was it 100 and something dex? No, was it 98 dex, I guess? 111 dex for the hypothermia. And then I think it's around about 98 strength for the, you know, like the stone golem, flame golem, stuff like that. So it's a bit difficult on the front of the attributes. So that's why this, I have this. It's decent. If I could, I really need res on it though. I would like to get res on it, but listen, it works. And then we got this ring. Once again, I'm not chaos res capped anymore. I was, but you may notice some gear on here that I will talk about. Heat shiver. I don't know if this works. I think it does. I read somewhere that it does, but I don't know 100% if it does. I don't know how you use Path of Building or POB or POB or whatever it is. But I think this does work, more so for bossing. I think it does. I did the hunger guy, yeah, not Eater of Worlds, the other one, the baby boss. And when I started, you know, getting the mines and mines and mines, it did feel like it works. I don't know whether it does. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Maybe I'm just wasting a slot, who knows. The Fell's Frame, I'm literally just using this, for a bit more defense. I'm trying to level up right now. Otherwise I would go for like a titanium shield, and then I'm pretty sure you want like +1 on it and stuff, but I'm just using this. I'm trying to get a bit of defense. This build does not have much defense. because like I said, I did want it to be a bosser, but it's doing maps really well, so I'm not complaining. I do have a Tollborn. I want the Foulborn Tollborn. Last league I found like 8 of them, like very early on. Haven't found a single one this league. And I have been using the tree for trying to get the uniques as well. Not got a single one. I don't know whether they've nerfed the drop weights. Got it. Or not. Or I've said it before many times. I am super unlucky. And I guess I just haven't got one. But then the biggest thing is the Diala's faction. Now I've got this set up so that I have 1 red socket and 5 greens, because I want the red socket for the Glacial Cascade, because it's giving me +2. So Glacial Cascade is a spell, so you do benefit way more from the levels. I don't actually know if you get, I guess I could check this. I've not checked, because I get 2 from the quality, but if I do that, I do actually get more. Ah, okay, that's interesting. What are we looking at in terms of damage, though? 28. I've not actually checked this. 28 and then 34. So I think the levels are just better. But I could test it. I could go and test that because I've not tested it. But anyway, that's what I've got. It's linked to high impact mine, minefield, charge mines, increased crit, and hypothermia. There's some of these that I'm trying to get qualityed up because I don't have them. I think it's hypothermia 0 and that is 4%. I don't know if this is good. Once again, I managed to 6-link this. I thought to myself, I'm going to try 6-linking this. It took me over like nearly 3,000 fusions to 6-link this. I just thought to myself, if I can get it 6-linked and it doesn't work on this build, I can use it for something else, surely. But I did finally get it, and I put it on, and it is a pretty big, in terms of number here, it is a pretty big damage increase. Why did I just lose a ton of damage? Oh, it's because of, ignore me. Yeah, I'm using it for now. I think it's better. I think it is better. And like I said, I'm trying to make it a bossing build, but I need some more levels. I will go over the tree quickly. There is some, you might notice, yeah, there's some traveling going on here. There's something I want to try, but I'll get onto that in a minute. Let's just go over why I'm over here. It's because I need sovereignty, and the reservation because of my skitterbots. As you can, whoops, I just smacked my mic, sorry. My skitterbots are linked with Bone Chill and Unbound Ailments, which is giving me more effect for the skitterbots, right? So hopefully more damage. I cannot link it with, I don't think I can link it with either one of these if I just go into this one, because there's not enough mana reservation. So I'm over this way. Maybe if I thingied, yeah, blighted, I can't, oh, it's in the tip of my tongue and I can't think of what it is. Maybe if I blighted it and then still took this one, I still don't think that's enough. And I thought while I'm over here, I'll grab this spell crit one. I would like to remove this. There's a lot of points that I could remove. What I wanted to test was, and I've not done it yet, is there is a mana. I don't know if me taking this mana node plus, say, this as well, will put me at enough to be able to use both Bone Chill and Unbound Ailments. I'll have to try and check that. I've not gotten around to doing it because my brain just goes empty. You know what I mean? My brain just goes empty when I'm trying to do something. But I don't think I've got any jewels on the tree other than this. It's a basic like mine tree. Just some mines here. Spell, crit, area of effect, mines. I think that's crits. This is cold. I believe I have the +1 to cold skill. Yep. Power charge. I would like to get some more power charges. I don't know if that's the right one to take there, but I'm taking it. You know, damage. I can get this one. Like, if I could get rid of all this, then I could probably go into that crit one, and also into that power charge and that one. But let's take a look at this jewel. It's not nice. I know. But crafting large jewels sucks, and it doesn't matter whether you're SSF or not. I'm pretty sure it just kind of sucks. But what we need is Blast Freeze. Now, I could get, that's a point, I could get the freeze spread on the gloves, which I believe would do the exact same thing, which I don't have anything because I literally just got these gloves last night, and then I logged off. So yeah, we got Blast Freeze. This is really it. I just took that because it's damage, some Ellie res. I do need as much Ellie res as possible. And these two are the same, literally the same jewels here. And they have expert sabotage and guerrilla tactics. I don't know if this stacks. They obviously give you a 10% chance to detonate an additional time, you know, so it'll poop twice. I have 2 of them. I don't know if I've got 20%, or I don't know if I'm just wasting something. Like I said, I don't know how to use POB or whatever it is, so I can't tell you. I've seen people have it on like PoE Ninja and whatever, and yeah, but guerrilla tactics, or guerrilla, whatever you want to call it, damage, mind throwing speed, and a bit of movement speed. There is another one that if it works, I can't think of what it is. It's the one that gives you like some penetration. Is it surprise something? Surprise something? I can't remember. But one of them gives you crit, and I think penetration as well. Which, like I said, if it doesn't stack to 20%, and I'm just wasting it, it might be worth swapping out. But I don't know if it works. I cannot tell you. I do still want some more levels, obviously. Like I said, I don't have any more jewels in. I did take the Breach Lord thing, but I'm not using it. I just took it because why not? You know, why not? What do I actually have in here? I have that, yeah. But as for how the build's feeling, it feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm incredibly surprised at how well it maps. I guess because of the freezes, mapping just feels really good. You just throw some mines down, and like as nearly the whole screen will freeze. Obviously, tougher enemies you got to kind of watch out for. Like I said, I don't really have much defense on this build. I just equipped this shield yesterday as well, so I've not even ran a map with this. I don't know if it's even really gonna do much. I probably shouldn't use it because it says cannot block attack damage, and I feel like it's like the Fizz guys that are doing the big damage to me. But we'll see. We'll see. But that's like it. That is about it. I hope I didn't forget anything. I probably did because I'm stupid. I'm level 94. If I could try and knock out a couple more levels before we end up... I mean, the only thing that I want at this point, like I said, is the Foulborn, Tallborn. I would like to get another shield that has like +1 to cold. And then like an amulet that has +1 as well. Because that would put our skill up to what? That's 3, 4, and then 5. So then it would put that up to 28, is that? I'm bad at maths, so that'd be like level 28. I don't know how much damage that is. Also, I completely forgot to mention, I did get increased crit strikes on my Glacial Cascade with the Coin of Knowledge, which was a pretty good roll, I think. It's a pretty good one. I don't really know if there is a bad one in the blue section. Obviously, Knowledge is the blue ones. I should not have done that, because I don't have another Glacial Cascade gem, because it's like a transfigured one, right? You gotta go run lab and all that. I should not have done it, because it could have just bricked it, and then I would have had to have gone and run lab, but I thought, why not? I'll do it. And it gave me increased crit strike. So you know what? We'll take it. We will take it. What is my crit strike at? 40%. We're not in my hideout, obviously, so we don't have, what is it, like, where is it? The Lightning Golem and whatever his name, Ice Golem, yeah. But we're at 554 crit multi. I do still want more damage. I will say that. I would very much like more damage, because like I said, my goal for this league, if I can play long enough, is to try and do Ubers. I don't know if I will get around to it. It's normally like the one thing I always want to do, but the thing that stops me is like playtime. I normally just, you know, my builds just don't work I'm SSF. I'm an SSF man. You know, I can't do the trade. But listen, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna shut up. I've been yapping for like 15 minutes actually. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. If you want to look at the flasks, there's nothing. It's literally just nothing. I never really mess with my flasks. I don't normally mess with the flasks at all. But that's gonna do it. Listen, in the next one, hopefully the next video will either be an update on this one, or it'll be a new build that I decided to reroll because I can't help myself but reroll, and then I get to like T16s and then I'm like, you know what, I might just make another build. I don't know. But listen, until next time, stay safe, take care, and I hope to see you guys again.